Hi, my name is Vladislav Kulikov, and let's train Russian sambo. Hi guys, my name is Vlad Kulikov with Ultimate Sambo Warwick, New York, and on this tape we're going to cover combinations, follow-ups, and progressions from one submission into another. The very idea of a combo is improvisation. So what we're going to do, we're going to just cover the tip of the iceberg, so to speak, just very staples of combos, and it's totally up to you to knit stuff together and come up with your own combinations. Alright guys, the first progression is down from the guard. Let's assume my initial attempt is to go for shoulder lock. You might know it as omoplata, right? One of the setups is, diving like this, opening the arm, scooching out, and you know the rest, going for inverted shoulder lock. But team is good. Right away, after I started opening up like this, before my leg sneaks in, he's gonna grab himself right here. He's gonna grab his, kurtka right here. Thus, he's going to deny my leg to come under. So my omoplata is gonna fail. But no big deal. Here's our progression. I can't do omoplata, but my arm is already here, and I'm gonna do my bicep crush, the one you probably know from my other tapes. Put your leg here, hip out, and end up like this. My left leg is on team's wrist and forearm, pushing like this. This one reinforces the pressure, squeeze, and start the car again. We'll start here, and I'll turn you for the bicep crush. So.
Yeah, I need to see you push his hip away. All right, ready? Okay, watch the details again, guys.
Can you see us?
Yeah, and mention the bicep crush is on your arm lock tape. Ready? Act.
All right, guys. We mentioned, bicep crushes, variety of them on arm lock tapes, and here's another way to do it as a follow-up of the failed omoplato. I'm gonna go here, try to set up my omoplato. Right away, Tim grabs himself, denies my leg entrance here. I can't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this leg on his hip and push away and rotate. You see? I push, rotate, and simultaneously, all at the same time, this leg snakes around. Like this. Snakes around over Tim's forearm and his wrist. This comes to reinforce, and I end up in this position. Bicep crush, you see? My forearm, after I twist it, is gonna eat into his bicep. Like this. Alright guys, we mentioned, bicep crushes, variety of them on arm lock tapes. And here's another way to do it as a follow-up of the failed omoplato. I'm gonna go here, try to set up my omoplato. Right away, Tim grabs himself, denies my leg entrance here. I can't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this leg on his hip and push away and rotate. You see? I push, rotate, and simultaneously, all at the same time, this leg snakes around. Like this. Snakes around over Tim's forearm and his wrist. This comes to reinforce, and I end up in this position. Bicep crush, you see? My forearm, after I twist it, is gonna eat into his bicep. Like this. Don't forget to make assistant pressure with this hand. Pull in and twist. So fighting from the guard, the failure of one technique does not mean you have to stop trying to do something else. another technique. Tim grabs my leg to apply Achilles crush. Like this, right? He wants to do Achilles. If I catch him in time, I might be able to counter. So what I want to do one of the biceps techniques, another bicep crush. First thing, I want to sit up and grab him. Okay, grab so he doesn't fall back and applies the pressure. And I want to pull him in like such. Once I'm here, I want to grab his hand, readjust it maybe like this so it's on my thigh, you see guys, to trap it. So this hand is here, and other hand is going to come on the inside and grab him again on the tricep, like this. And now as I pull him in, I kick my shin out. So as you see, his arm is trapped, my shin, my bone, eats into his bicep. And applying pressure with 2 arms, I'm making it hard for him not to tap. So Tim grabs Achilles like this. I want to grab him so he doesn't apply it instantly. Push it through a little bit like such. Pull him into me. Lock his knuckles against my thigh. Sneak second hand in. Apply pressure. In this one, Tim is applying leg lock, and I just feel I can't do it. I can't do my bicep slicer. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to grab his sleeve like this on the inside and make sure his arm is strapped here. Second thing that I have to do, let's turn this way, like this. Second thing, I'm gonna place this leg over here, shin into his belly. Third thing rather, my free arm is gonna dive and underhook his leg. And now I'm gonna roll him over. You see how I ended up? Very same position. My shin is on Tim's bicep. His hand is locked between my calf and my thigh. And now I'm just gonna gently lean forward, like this. Of course I'm gonna be close, you know, nice and tight. But, so you can see, it's your bicep crush. Tim grabs. I cannot do the conventional one. I'm gonna grab here, hip out, bring this leg over here, dive, roll him over, apply. Alright guys, sometimes you'll find yourself in this kind of position, crossways Achilles lock. Not this one, not the conventional one, but the crossway, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. Okay? You here, you're like this. If you grapevine your leg, then you probably will tap him instantly. But sometimes before you grapevine it, he'll try to place his foot here and limp leg out, kick you out. Alright? And as he's starting doing it, and you feel your pressure is sliding, right? He's a strong guy, there's 2 legs. One is going that way, one is going that way. So what you have to do for a second, guys, you have to let go of the grip. Okay, you're gonna have to unlock it. But still keep your palm on his heel. And what you wanna do, you wanna like widen your elbows somewhat, like this. Create a hole. So his pushing leg slides this way. So you're applying crisscross Achilles, he starts pushing, let it slide, and help him. So now the leg that you initially attacked is on the bottom, and his defending leg is on the top, like this. Okay? Now you can let go of his heel. Now we have the letter X over here, like this. You're gonna sneak your arm in between, loop around, squeeze your knees, and now we have two Achilles's going at the same time. I'm applying Achilles crush on this leg with my hand, and he's applying Achilles on this leg with his own shin bone. Make sure you have tight knee squeeze and apply lock. Common hold, when he resists, of which you can take advantage of. Start with Achilles like this, he kicks, open up your elbow, let him slide, put your arm between his legs, loop over, squeeze, lean back, double Achilles. Notice what I'm doing. I'm leaning back, I'm using my back for leverage, and I'm applying pressure only on one leg. Hence, this leg is applying pressure on this one. As a simple variation, it's not as devastating, but nevertheless effective. Once Tim starts to kick me, what I have to do, I have to redirect his pressure over here and put this leg over this one. Okay, guys? Once I'm here, it's a single leg lock still. Okay? It's still Achilles, but now what I did, I eliminated his weapons of offense. His leg. You see, I trapped it, and I still apply single leg lock. If I get my feet and trap it under his butt, I can apply knee bar this way. So once again, pay attention to details. You start doing this, it's somewhat sloppy, but once he feels the pressure, he wants to kick you. Just like tilt your chest to the side. You see, you're making him free road here, free path. Shock it, push it down, put your leg on top of his own, like this. Now he's trapped. It's a one leg lock, it's not double Achilles, but you can do, you won't be stopped. Like this, or hide your leg under here. Okay, squeeze your knees once again, let go, grab under his heel, and push up for a knee bar. Now guys, some guys are flexible or you lack a little, tightness here, and that's what you do. You start pushing up and he comes up. That's fine. Put your shoulder underneath, grab his knee like such, hook, and now he's done. Applying one like this. Alright guys, I'm applying the knee bar like this, right? And it's a very common execution when you lean forward and start doing this, armpit hold. What Tim wants to do now, I'm applying the whole power of my lower back. He wants to take that leg, and push me in the elbow to shrug me off like this. Okay, that will be his defense. Once again, in the elbow, kick, slide off. Okay, so once I feel he's gonna kick me, I'm gonna intercept, grab this foot, sit up and pull it into me. Like this. Okay? And once I'm here, I'm gonna apply Achilles crush. So knee bar on this leg, see? And Achilles crush on this leg. Sometimes if body anatomy does not allow you to be, limber and flexible, or the guy has short legs, sometimes you won't be able to do both techniques at the same time. And if you can't, you stick just with one, okay? And you can do only knee bar or only Achilles, but at least his other limb would be trapped, which means no defense tools for him anymore, no escape. And if you can, pressure on both legs, knee and ankle. Alright guys, we'll assume that I'm in the progress of a knee bar, okay? I'm leaning over, scooping. As soon as Tim tries to push my elbow, I'm going to intercept, redirect him, pull in, grab hold of the ankle, Achilles-like hold and apply 2 leg locks, knee bar and Achilles crush at the same time. Alright guys, you're in the rear mount, of course you know your submissions, you know your chokes, gi and no gi, you know rolling arm locks, you know cannery, banana split or whatnot, and let's pretend I start with a choke and team defense is just too good, and I don't feel like switching position, I don't feel like disengaging one hook to roll or getting a deep grapevine. I still want a conventional rear mount, but I want to tap him, and I can't tap him with a choke. So what I'm going to do, guys, and it's all designed on timing and quick execution. What you want to do, you want to maintain the rear mount, you want to turn a little bit to the side, Tim, just, yeah, like this. And you want to grab his leg, not by his thigh, but a little deeper by his knee, okay? So here you're choking, blah, 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 you cannot, and we're progressing and following up into something else. I'm going to grab his leg like such and roll him towards me, like such. You see I still maintain the rear mount. And once I'm here, I'm going to reinforce the pressure with the second hand, climb up to his heel, and apply a stretching move. No matter how flexible you are, unless you're some kind of freak, yogi, then you'll tap. Right? Team is flexible. You saw on a workout tape. Things to remember. Maintain good rear mount, don't cross your feet, okay? Twist your body without changing your leg position. Scoop his leg deep. If you want to grab his kurtka here for reinforcement, that's fine. Roll him on top of you and instantly start creeping up. Like this. Once you got his ankle, he's done. See a rear mount here and pull his leg up. Alright guys, continuing with our follow-ups, combinations and progressions. After failed knee bar, right, if you landed out of alignment, of course you can go for toe hold. If you landed over here, you can go for inverted toe hold. Everybody knows that, those are good techniques. Let's talk about calf crush. Sometimes you didn't time it very nicely, and as soon as you're trying to reach, Tim bends his leg, he bends it. And once he's here guys, it's going to be very hard to unbend it. So go with the flow, that's fine. Your arm is here, you see, in his knee notch. This leg is gonna come and hop right on top, like such. See, my thumb is facing me. My other leg is going to reinforce as well. And now, as I'm pushing with both feet down, I'm gonna turn and start my car again. Like this. Now, from this angle, I didn't time my knee bar nicely, okay? Before I grabbed him by his heel, he bent his leg, sorry, and it's going to be very hard to unbend it. And next step, he's going to figure forward his feet, and now you're done. So before he figured forward, maybe stop him, with this foot. Come on top, like such. Lock. You want to put his heel as close to his butt as possible. Reinforce the pressure, and as you lean back, you twist your forearm. Okay guys, I think we covered this foot lock in our foot lock tape. So I'm going to do the same on this leg. I'm going to pause myself, reach for toe hold, and in order to alleviate pressure, Tim is going to roll. As soon as you roll, right, you kind of lost your grip or whatnot, and you feel it's not going to go. make sure you step over. Okay, step over. Now you don't need this leg anymore, the foot rather. Okay, you're gonna do into something else. But what you do, maintain it on your chest. Make sure that you're sitting on this leg, like such. Cross your feet under, and you're sitting on this leg. Now what you do, grab his hip, and apply the hip stretch. Okay guys, look at the leverage that I'm creating. You see, this foot, leg rather, is in suspended position. It's not on the mat. If his knee touches the mat, he can roll. So cross your feet under and just sit on this leg, okay? And this one, here, remember we were here, it was resting on your belly, but you can't apply toe hold anymore, so you don't need it. Loop under his knee, grab like this, and stretch. Okay, we'll start applying toe hold from the inside the card, like this, like this. Team was very, good. He knew what was going on. He's got a sixth sense. He starts rolling immediately to alleviate the pressure. You guys must stay glued to him right away. Let him roll. Step over. That's where you are. Maintain this leg up. Lift this one up. Cross your feet under his foot. Scoop the hip. Hip stretch. Guys, notice I'm not just using my bicep. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm using my body to torque his hips and his lower spine. Alright guys, I assume everybody knows Boston crab, right? When you hear and you either step over like this or wrench the knee this way, step out this way. I guess you can do that. We'll try to step in the opposite direction. I grab his knee, right? And as I step, I push on the knee like such. I step over, nudge him a little bit more with my hip because I have to hit his leg like this. And I sit just like such. Nasty position. Let's turn this way, please. Like this. I can do my Achilles. I can do my heel hook. I can do my toe hold. I can do my knee bar. And a calf crush. Okay, so that's your flow. But we'll go one step further. Okay. After, let's say Achilles failed or you don't want to do it. What you want to do, you want to lean over, grab his leg like such, lift it off the mat, reinforce the grip on the heel, and pull towards you. It's called a hip knot. Nasty, nasty cookie submission. Pull in. We're not going to do traditional Boston crab. We're going to do opposite side turnover. We're going to be here, push the knee, step over to this side, sit. Regular Achilles. Heel hook. Toe hold, reverse toe hold, knee bar, or this one. All could be done from here. We're going to go into other submission, which is called a hip knot. Once you're here, drop your hand like this, lift it up, grab his heel, and while the leg is bent, pull it into you. So it's a knee knot as well, but it goes right in his hip. And the knee bar. This way. Alright guys, I'm in a full guard position and I'm gonna try to attack Timmy with a arm bar. So I shift my body, I underhook, I latched on, but what happened, he was able to stack me a little bit, get on his feet like this, and he wants to limp arm out, and I feel it sliding, okay? He's limping arm. Boom! What just happened? His body straightened out, and I see his legs. So I'm here, I'm applying. If I can do armbar, I'll do armbar. But we're talking about combinations. So as soon as he pull it out, boom! I'm gonna underhook this leg and switch. Once again, guys, from the guard, I'm applying straight armbar. Tim stands up. He stands up, wants to pull out. As soon as he pulls out, his body gets upright. Boom, I have to time it right away. If I'm waiting, he's gonna step back, Tim, and defend. So, there we go. So you have to react. And you have to beat him to the punch, just like chess, alright? Once you feel you have to give up, that's fine to give up, as long as you have a backup plan, which is gonna become applied instantly. So here, he stood up. As soon as he yanked, 1, 2, knee bar. Little follow-up, guys. Also leg lock, also based on the same principle, which is gonna switch leg control. As soon as I feel Tim is gonna pull out, boom, he pulled out. I'm gonna drop my legs like such, like a butterfly guard. Once again. He pulls out, I'm gonna drop them both, pick his heel, grapevine the leg, apply heel hook. He pulls out, drop, grapevine, heel hook. Okay guys, we're going to start with a figure 4 arm lock over the leg, the one you know. Some guys, and I have guys like that in school, are very flexible. They're just double jointed, okay? But there's still some pain involved, and what they want to do, they want to pump me over the head, okay? So Timmy push, yeah, like this. It's gonna fail, of course, and they're gonna come back once again, and I'm gonna have to time my comeback, and I'm gonna dive and grab like this. So now I have figure 4 arm lock and a knee knot at the same time, and a spine lock. Okay, figure 4, knee knot, spine, all together. Apply figure 4 arm lock like such. Guy is flexible, but he still wants to escape. He pops you over. As I come back, I'm timing my comeback. I dive deep like this, scoop his leg. It's not a straight knee bar, it's a knee knot. I'm gonna do it like this. You see, I'm twisting his knee, lifting this over this way, hip stays in place, and knee getting screwed up, MCL, ACL. And meanwhile, I'm getting torque with his neck as well, like such. Okay? And I'm bringing this together and pumping my hips up with the arm lock still. Alright guys, I'm in a half guard and I'm going to apply another rolling calf crush. And if it fails, I'm going to go into knee bar. So I'm like this, half guard, okay? And I'm going to roll like this. And here I am, okay? Like such. Once I'm here, I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. I'm going to have to move my hips. Like this. This way. Like such. It's normal to encounter obstacles. Sometimes you end up the way you want, sometimes you don't. That's why you have follow-up. Once I'm here, I'm gonna have to grab his ankle, pull towards me, and apply calf crush. So guys, in half guard position, you're going to roll to the outside. Okay, if I'm on this side of his body, that's the side I'm gonna roll. Okay, I'm gonna roll like this and end up in this kind of position. Okay, what I have to do, I have to grab his instep, beware of arm locks. As long as you're aware, you won't be tapped. If you want, you can grab on the inside like such. Now your arm is out of alignment. If you want to grab like this, reinforce, put your heel in the heel and apply calf crush. Like this. Well, the half guard is a position between the mount and a full guard. You're not quite mounting him and you're not quite in his guard. It's an entanglement of one leg only. Okay? And that's what you do. You roll into calf crush. Roll. End up like this. Grab his calf and pull into yours. Once again, guys, you're in half guard, okay? And we're gonna start rolling like when we do cannery, calf crush. Sometimes you land beneficially for the calf crush, but sometimes you don't land as good. And either situation might happen. That's why we're talking about the flow here. So I roll, I stay here. And there's no sense for me to readjust for calf crush because I'm uncomfortable for the calf crush. So I might as well go for knee bar with my legs. You see, I'm here. I'm going to reinforce the pressure. This hand is going to shoot under and grab Tim's hip like this. I want to hug it. I want to control it. Every time he can wiggle it 2-3 degrees, it means, you know, he's out of alignment. So I'm going to hug it like this, reinforce the pressure, and arch my hips up. Once again, guys, that's your half guard. Our legs are grapevine. I'm going to roll like this. That's who I am. I'm gonna shoot my right hand, hug Tim's hip, reinforce pressure with my both legs. You see, I'm about to hyperextend his knee. There we go. And now I'm pumping my hips up. Alright guys, and now we're gonna start with a little unorthodox position. It's neither mount, neither half guard. It's strange, but it might happen to you. So this leg grapevines this way, and this leg moves this way. Like such, like a windshield wiper, okay? Think of that. Once again, the left leg comes here, right leg comes here. That's our position. Okay, like this. Now I'm going to roll once again to this side. Like this. That's where I ended up. Tim doesn't roll, it just his rear end gets lifted up. Once I'm here, readjust yourself, grab his leg, pull into you, apply Achilles lock. And with this leg, you apply knee bar. So it's a double leg lock again. Knee bar here, Achilles crush here. Alright guys, after takedown, after leg trip, you might end up like this. and just shove this leg like such. Windshield wiper, remember fishtail, whatever you want to call it. From the outside and from the inside. The two hooks. Now roll to my right in this case. Stop your roll. Readjust a little bit. Move your body out. Grab this one. Pull in. Achilles crush on this one. And a knee bar on this one. You see, knee is hyperextended. Use this leg for leverage and my hip for extension point. And Achilles here. Like this. Alright guys, on this progression, we're gonna start with what we call Yidviga, inverted arm lock with your legs. You start like this, and you're about to roll, but you didn't secure your arm good enough, and he knows what's gonna go on, so he's gonna extend it. So once he extends to defend inverted arm lock, I'm gonna go into arm bar with my legs. You see? I'm gonna reinforce, squeeze my knees, and now I'm gonna come up with my heels and down with my pelvic area. Like this. If possible, I can scoop this arm and apply arm bar on this one, like this. So once again guys, starting with Yidviga, and right away Tim straightens his arm. But I'm gonna trap it with my knees. I'm gonna cross my feet. You see now, his pinky is up, lined up, pinky up, and thumb is down. And I'm gonna tap him. Now I can lean over. If I want, I can body hug him, or choke him even, like this, okay? Or I can do arm lock by itself, like such. If I want, and if he lets me, I'll scoop like this, and I'll open him like this, and apply 2 arm bars. Alright guys, from this position, I'm going to start with a headlock or reverse guillotine if you will. Okay, I apply the south mount and I want to squeeze him and do this thing like this. Once he feels the pressure kicking in, he's going to try to defend. He's going to take this hand and try to push my head away, pry me open. Right team? Yeah, like this. Or both hands. Yes, yes, yes. He wants to, alleviate the pressure. Once I feel that, and once I feel he's getting successful, I'm going to grab this arm, pull it in, and wrap it like this. Okay? Simply wrap it like this. Once I'm here, I let go of his head. I don't need it anymore. I'm going into my follow-up with the arm bar. Let go. Grab his belt like such. Very tight control, very compact grip between your chest and your forearm. And I'm going to step back with my left leg like this and apply the elbow knot. Be sure to control his belt or his kurtka, make him, tight. Chest into his shoulder, okay? If his shoulder is loose, he's mobile. So if you compress his chest, it's gonna go straight into his elbow knot, after failed reverse guillotine. Once again, inverted guillotine. If I can do it, that's great. If he starts pushing me away like this, and he succeeds, I'm gonna move on, right? I'm gonna grab this arm, pull it in, whizzer it, nice and tight. Get on my knees, let go of the head, grab kurtka here, tight, 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 move back, move back, move back, until he taps. Alright guys, we're gonna talk about calf crushes, cannery types once again. Our conventional cannery is done from here, remember? Like such, from the inside. And we're gonna do it from the outside this time. So I'm here, I'm gonna enter with this leg to the outside, like such. Okay, and as I fall down, I grab both ankles and roll him on top of me, just like this. Okay, now I can tap him with a regular one. If he tries to flats and kick or something, I'm gonna grab this one, bring it over his instep and do double one. One with my calf on his calf, and one with his instep on his own calf this way. So guys, I'm here, instead of conventional inside cannery calf crush, I'm going to go to the outside. I'm gonna close the distance, place my foot here and start falling like this. You see my shin onto his calf. Now I can let go of his belt, grab both ankles and roll him into me like this. And now we have our conventional execution, just different entering. I'm gonna put heel into heel, pull this one here. Sometimes if he tries to kick or somehow you get this leg, you pull it over this way. My shin eats up into his calf over here, and his own shin eats up into the calf this way. Pull like such. If you want to be especially brutal, come up and put it in your armpit like this. More leverage. Pull in.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Давай, до конца. Руку встречай, бери отворот. Ну, пряменько, пряменько стой. Захват возьми правой. Правой, опа, открывай руку. Открывай руку.
Right, that's what you do.
Уходи оттуда. Уходи, Саня.
I'm sorry.
Руки, руки, руки.
From the Ultimate School, also in New Jersey, he is the Russian sambo champion. Is the 175-pound category. Vladislav Kulikov. Give him a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate School sambo champion.
your friend's fight from that guy that was filming on camera, right? Some guy was filming the whole thing like this guy. Yeah, that. I was shooting right into the light, man. I think I got some good shots.
Oh, we got a hold there. Okay, 144 into the first round. A lockout tap out. The ultimate chin. Ultimate sambo chin. Let's go.
Like to have advanced middleweights. Advanced middleweights like to report
Come on, Vlad, don't.
ring number
That's it.
advanced
That's
middleweight
it.
number one.
Do it. Good, Vlad. Got his arm. Do you have his arm? Good. Good. That's it. Oh, excuse me, guys. No, these guys. Come on, Vlad.
There you go.
I can't see.
There you go.
That's it. Think it.
And a silver medal 2002 Sambo Pan Am Games. His opponent, Nick Goscinini in the red corner. A fourth Dan in judo has been studying for over 20 years. This marks his first Sambo competition and he dedicates this match to his students. Let's give both fighters a round of applause.
This guy's fight was in 89 he was? Still. Yeah, he's good though. He's good.
Come on, Vlad. There's no pinpoints in this stuff. No. Come on, Vlad. Going for a choke, you ain't gonna get it that.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, Vlad!
That's sweet, bro. Armbar, armbar.
Oh, go. Lock it up! Lock it up!
Lock it up. Come on, Vlad!
Get out, bud!
He's tapping.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah, Vlad.